Oh, and I'm a trucker girl, not a singer. Oh, y'all came back. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm currently at truck wash for the first time. And y'all, it's so fun. It's so fun being out here washing my truck. Not gonna lie to you now. And then I woke up looking like this. And I had to go inside and go brush my teeth and everything for the morning. I didn't know like who was here. So I walked out looking like this and then it's like, good morning. I said, oh God. Hello, like please don't look at me. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Right there. I don't even know where we are. I just woke up. My trainer was driving, so I guess you're gonna see a lot of that. So after we secured that steel coil load, we actually headed back to Jacksonville, North Carolina. That's where my trainer lives. So I got another hotel room. It was a pretty nice hotel. Once again, it had a kitchenette in the suite. I can't complain. And my best friend actually also came and visited me. So if you remember the video of week 1 with my trainer, me and my best friend were actually on a road trip. So we came up and met my trainer in Richmond, Virginia, where I got on the truck. So she had been holding on to my car for me for a little bit, and she was finally able to bring me the car on the weekend. So when she came to visit me in Jacksonville, we were able to go out and explore the city a little bit, go a couple different places to just see what Jacksonville had to offer. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, we had a lot of fun. It was good seeing one of my friends. So it was a pretty good weekend. Currently at the bathroom, and we were in Connecticut. Just made the drive from North Carolina this morning. Woo, child, driving through New York is not easy at all. But. So after that week, I went to go get back onto the truck with my trainer, and he decided to fall back and see if I could do a lot of the things that he already taught me by myself. If you remember from the first week, the truck was in the shop for a majority of the week up until I believe that Friday morning. They told us off back that around week 3 is when they want to start seeing you be weaned off your trainer, like start doing things, more so solo, without having to be told, without instructions, stuff like that. And then by, I believe, week 4, you went full on team driving. So this was my week 3, but technically it was my second week of being on the truck. But I guess based off the logs, I don't know, was it the same? Was it did the first week not count? I'm not sure, but that's how it went for me. Not my trainer telling him that we'll roll it instead. Because I was about to roll the charts first, but my trainer said, no, we'll roll it. And I remember too, like sometimes at these different shipper or receiver locations, they have workers who work there and who drive like forklifts and stuff like that, who'll come over and they'll offer to help you like roll your tarps or pick your tarps up with the forklift machine and put it on the back of the flatbed, stuff like that. Just things to help with your job to make it easier. And the guy had came over and he was like, hey, like, you want me to help you roll your tarps or put your tarps on your flatbed? And my trainer was like, nope, she got it, she's good. I was like, what? Like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do practice. Practice makes perfect. But I've already proved I can do this. Like, it's raining. I'm just trying to get on the truck. But he did not care. So I just did it anyway. And hurried up and finished so I can get onto the truck as well. Also, he was the same way when it came to fueling that first day back. So I went ahead and filled up the fuel tanks on both sides, because you do have a fuel tank on both sides of the truck and a depth. So that first day back, I did all that by myself. Now it's just like, okay, like, it's not too bad, it's not too hard, but I guess he's just trying to see like, does she got the hang of this? So that week I just pretty much got the feel of what it was going to be like solo, like doing everything yourself without the help of a trainer. And so that's when I had like some realizations. Okay, I swear to God, I did not try to touch my hair, mess my hair up, or anything extra. I literally just walked up here. This is the first thing I see when I look into the mirror. So let me do it here. So this is what I freaking look like, y'all. But this is what I look like after a day in the Dust Bowl. Look at me. Just look at me. Looking crazy. I got dirt all over me, everything. But if I call my mom right now, boy, she will catch a stroke. So I'm gonna call her. Be right back. So y'all, I FaceTimed my mom right after that, and she was like, "Oh." I was like, yes, look at me, I'm looking so crazy. Like, I knew you'd be shocked. And she was like, no, I'm more shocked that you're out here looking like that because you're the girly girl. I was like, what? She was just like, wow, like, okay. She was laughing and saying, like, I must really be determined to do this job or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I guess you got a point, because this is very different for me. So I just realized that even though I could do the work and everything, it just wasn't a good fit for me to do for like as long as I had planned on staying out there in the field. So I just started rethinking, maybe not necessarily flatbed, but flatbed with TMC, just because how much you have to run. Like if I only had to do securement a couple times a week versus every single day with the short loads that they have, that'd be way better than the way that they have it there. So look at me. Just freaking look at me, boy. I'm throwing the towel in. Child. But look at the plane. Seeing stuff like this, y'all, look. It's pouring. It looks like maybe like a light rain through the camera. But it's pouring, raining outside, and you have to work in this. I'm waiting for my trainer. I just stepped out of the cab just to ask him, like, hey, you need a rain jacket, you need any help? He was like, no, I'm good, thank you though. But yeah, like, you have to do this. And just in the past couple of weeks of me being out there working on the truck, I've been working in the rain probably like 6 of the days, because it's a rainy season right now. Like 6 of the days I was out there working in the rain. So these are just some things to keep in mind. You still have to secure your load, and you're still on the clock. So you have to hurry up. Whatever the elements are, rain, sleet, shine, heat, it doesn't matter. You have to secure your load. All right, y'all. This is my last day at Trucker Marine Corps. Good company, just not where I'm passionate about driving. Your girl finally wasn't looking crazy, you feel me? I think I look pretty good, you feel me? At a chest stop, but I'm trying to get it good. I ain't good, but yeah. I'm happy to move on elsewhere, and I'll keep y'all updated about where I go, so keep following me.